Yep, he's naked again. Well, here goes nothing. By the way, I should definitely mention this. The fruit bats are starting to get turned into stickers that you can purchase on Etsy. The link for that is in the description down below. Who designed the fruit bats, are designing new designs for them that look a little more fully designed instead of being the the sort of hodgepodge ones. But the originals will also eventually be made into stickers as well. So far, we've got, I think, grapes, cherries, and I think an orange. So they'll be all eventually will be made into stickers. But those are the ones that are up right now. So if you want to get them fruit bat stickers, they're available at the link down below. I don't remember which episode I said it in, but I still hold it true. I just don't like the look of Gray's penis. I don't like it. But since this is a censored YouTube video, because YouTube's run by Puritans, you're just gonna have to play the game yourself. And a link for that is also in the description down below. It's fucking free. You can support the game's creators if you want by purchasing it, whatever amount you want, but it's also free if you want. After the first time, this feels oddly normal. With a sudden burst of courage, I quickly throw everything off. Exclamation points from Hiro. Hey, buddy. Hi. His expression is complex. I can't tell if his smile is born from nervousness or amusement. You look good. Ah, thanks. Really, you... Goodness, you seem to have been hiding quite the physique under those unassuming garments. Oh, hey, he took off his thing. But note that fucking expression on Hiro's face before Atri spoke. I see him peeking out from under his blindfold and rub my arm, not sure why. What happened to chivalry? Thanks. That's rich coming from you, though. Well, I am quite the active fellow. He sniffs under his pit, seeming both disgusted and impressed. Okay. A little too active. I am long overdue for some washing up. I checked it. Okay, with that's a big sniff. That's a... Check my own and nod in agreement. Oh, well, comes with the territory, I suppose. To be honest, I hate that I've had to do so many takes of this line. I hate the smell talk. God damn it. To be honest, I get used to my own smell, so god damn it. Fuck, man. To be honest, I get used to my own smell, so I forget to make myself presentable around others. Not that I usually have guests out here. Oh, that was Atri. God damn it! I have to do it again because it's a fucking different voice. God damn it. To be honest, I get my... To be honest, I get used to my own smell, so I forget to make myself presentable around others. Not that I usually have guests out here. Nah, I get it. When you're by yourself for days at a time, things just pile up. They do? He sniffs the air, covering his nose to protect himself from our combined stink. We shrug. So we stink after all. It's to be expected. What, more guy stuff? Indeed. I haven't been in the company of women in ages, thus my less than humble state of being. I don't know, I think there's a rugged charm to it. God, with the sniffing and the... Jesus, for God's sakes. Take another whiff under my arms, pushing the complex, familiar aroma. Even Hiro's just like, good fucking God, could you get off of this? Oh my God. I'm with Hiro right now. Did you just really say that shit? Because Atri just... Because the text box is kind of obscured because, well, quite frankly, Atri kind of dips into the text, if you know what I'm saying. But, Atri says, mind if I get a hit? I'm curious how we'll compare. It's so fucking nasty, man. Oh my god. Oh my god. So fucking... So fucking gross, dude. He says, go ahead, just don't say I didn't warn you. Don't, no. Or looks at us in horror. Yeah, because this is horrific. You guys are disgusting. Jesus fucking no. Nature leans in, only lingering for a moment before admitting defeat. Whew, that packs a punch. But I can see myself getting used to it. You guys, can you stop? Can you stop now? What the fuck? I'd asked to check yours, but I can smell I'm fine from here among other things. Can you fucking stop? Can you stop now? I see beads of sweat gleaming across his crotch and dripping down from... down in the sack. Hiro produced a cloth from his pocket and is covering his nose. We both chuckle and apologize. Alright, I guess you guys are a little more reserved when you bathe together. You guys? Yeah, in Japan. I wouldn't know. I'm used to being alone in such situations. Well, yeah, but sure you've had guy talk with your friends before, right? He just shrugs and sits down, watching the grass blow in the breeze. This really just never occurred to most people back then, I guess. This is gonna blow his fucking mind when eventually he realizes, man. Anyway, yeah, we said that. I notice he hasn't made direct eye contact with me for a while now. Yeah, because you've been fucking gross. You've been acting like a fucking gross. Right? Sighs and switches to German, speaking in a monotone voice. Are you not going to bathing? Petra still needs us for errand. Quite astute. Alright then, let's get to it. I nod and turn away, giving Hiro one last concerned glance. Corners of his mouth raised, but not in a smile. Atri walks straight in, the water only reaching his waist at his height. I cautiously dip a toe in, expecting an ice bath. To my surprise, it's almost room temperature. This clearing gets plenty of sunlight, so the water is quite agreeable. There I go. Belly flops, splashing water everywhere. I hear Hiro chitter behind us, and Atri giggles, letting my tail to flip me right side up. After taking a few minutes to evenly soak my fur, Atri breaks off a tiny chunk of his homemade soap and hands it to me. Not perfumed in the slightest and has an acrid, smoky smell to it, but it lathers up just like regular soap. I finally tend to the bits that need the most attention and feel civil again. The Call of the Wild is no match for a proper wash. Atri's thicker fur seems to require a more intensive wash, and he opts to focus on the parts that need the help the most. I thought I'd be repulsed at watching someone scrub down there, but it feels oddly normal. Almost like putting on airs about this sort of thing was the unnatural way to act. It's because it is. Everyone has to fucking do it. Like, get over it. At the end of the day, everyone goes through the same ritual. There's no reason to be shy about it. Hey, need any help washing your back? Hmm? Oh, thank you. Don't know what the fuck that accent was just then. He eagerly turns away from me, standing on his knees. His ass rises out of the water, dripping wet and reflecting in the sun for a brief moment before being reabsorbed by his fur. I take what's left of my nub of soap and start making soapy circles across his broad back. This is harder than I thought. Your muscles are like marble. He chuckles, flexing to demonstrate that they can indeed get denser. It makes it quite hard to reach behind me, so I appreciate your offer. Can I return the favor? Sorry, but I'll have to turn that down. Yeah, he's got it, that injury. I grab his hand and guide it to my lower back, feeling his hard-tipped fingers run over my scars. An injury? You see Hiro peek over, having been staring off into space until now. Yeah, I have to be gentle or it might flare up again. I see. You certainly have a gentle touch. Though, I think that area is pretty clean by now. Eh? I suddenly realized I've been idly washing between his cheeks. Come on, you don't just accidentally do that. Come on. He pulled back, laughing awkwardly. Sorry. I appreciate your dedication. Let's be honest though, that area probably needed extra attention. I stick my tongue out and playfully slap him on the ass? Come on, guys. You don't... Okay, that's just something you do now? Alright. Why you? Swats at the water next to him, splashing me. Hey! I whip my tail around and send a clean arc of water his way, getting even his antlers wet. Oh, this means war, possum! On guard! Dots from Hiro. Aw, splishy splashy. And nothing is visible, so I can show this. This is nice. Oh, there's a butt, but that's whatever. They're playing, and Hiro can't. Oh. No. I don't even know what this is. Whoa, whoa. What the hell was all that? Oh. Uh-oh. It's the fly. Hiro. No, 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 no. Hiro. Oh, God. Hiro stands up, brushing dirt off his trousers. Hey, hey, hold up. Hmm? Whoa, sorry, I had to play that back because they fucking moved. Hey, you good? Oh, don't listen to the fly, man. Oh, be careful, Hiro. Come on, please. Be careful. He smiles weakly and waves at us. I need to be alone for now. Be back later. What are you gonna do, man? What are you gonna do? God, I'm scared for you. Oh, okay. You're all fine. Ah, is nature calling? I could show you my favorite tree to... God, fuck. The fucking faces on Hiro. The Hiro's expressions are so fucking nice. Hiro's eyes briefly flash yellow with rage before he shakes it off, turning to head back into the woods. I punch Atri in the shoulder, and he looks glum, sinking back into the water. Was it something I said? I don't know. Something's been bothering him all day. But that probably wasn't the best way to break the ice. Lots. It's not you. Well, if it is you, then it's not your fault. I think there's just some communication issues. We haven't had a moment to really clear the air. I assumed a manly fellow such as Hiro wouldn't lay his feelings down on the table, so I merely wanted to keep the mood upbeat. If that made things awkward between you two, I deeply apologize. At the end of the day, I want all of us to get along. I nod. Maybe his culture is just more reserved. Really didn't like us talking about body odor. Then again, he has that unique odor of his own. Could be a sensitive subject. You think I should go check on him?
He did say he wanted space. But we often say the opposite of what we're really thinking. It's up to you. However, I wouldn't mind spending more time with you. What should I do?
Oh, that's a rough choice. Oy, oy, oy. I hate having dicks on the save screen. Well, I'm gonna follow the same logic I did with the Ken stuff. We're on Hiro's route. We're not on Atree's route. We're on Hiro's route, so we follow Hiro. So let's hear it. Whoa, we didn't get any music. What happens if we click Atree? No music either. Okay. Ugh, but it says, I'll respect Hiro's request to be left alone. Ugh. But there was the fly, and Hiro's gonna say something. Oh, what the fuck did the? All right, I'm gonna follow Hiro for this one, but we're gonna see what happens. That's what I saved. I saved, so we have a save file. If it goes really bad, we'll see what happens. No, something's not right. I'm gonna go check on him. Entry sighs and nods, patting me on the back. All right then, I'll keep a watch on our belongings. And, well, if I am the reason he's upset, please tell him I'm sorry. All right, I'll be back soon. Please tell me you get dressed. I step out of the river and try to shake off as much water as I can. Lay the air dry if I don't want to catch a cold, which is fine. I don't mind walking around naked anymore. Whatever embarrassment I felt before is gone now that I've gotten used to the idea. It feels right. He didn't get dressed, god damn it. A few stray branches and twigs swat at my exposed body as I walked through the foliage, following the path we took earlier. He couldn't have got too far. I really hope he's okay. After long enough, I catch wind of that familiar scent. I'd gotten used to it before, but after being around Atree, it's apparent how distinct Hiro's smell is. Hey, Hiro, you around, buddy? I rustle to my left and spot his bushy tail. There you are. Pushing through the brush, I see him sitting on a log with his head in his hands. Oh, hey. I wanted to check on you. He quickly glances downward before meeting my eyes. Really? Just like that? I shrug. No point being modest anymore. You've already seen it. Yeah, I have. God, this is awkward. I can go get dressed if you... No! I said I didn't want any special treatment, right? This is just what guys do. Says that last part with a skeptical tone. Oh, yeah. I mean, it's unavoidable in the long run. You know? Is there something on your mind? First instinct is to sit with him and give him a hug, but that feels like a bad idea. Just stand there and wait, letting him come up with what to say next. The more that time passes, the weirder I feel about being the only naked one. Look, I think I'm dry now. I'll just go get dressed and we can... Gray! Yes? He hops off the log and walks up to me, so close his whiskers brush against my belly. It's fine. You look great. I like looking at you. A chill goes up my spine as he pressed his clothed torso against mine. Oh! You trust me, right? That's why you feel so comfortable? Of course I do. I trust Atree too. He's a nice guy. He sighs, lowering his head. I know he is. That's why it's so frustrating. What is? Tell me what's bothering you. He steps back, holding his arms close to his chest. Can you come with me for a second? I want to show you something. A secret place. I nod, willing to do anything to get an answer out of him. This could be it. Okay. Okay, it's this way. And bring the blindfold. Yeah? Alright.
Without Atri to guide me, I can't exactly use it, but I go get it anyway. He grabs my hand and we walk onto a new path, walking up a few hills and past other sections of the river. I've already lost track of where we came from. Hiro seems confident, having clearly navigated this area many times before. It's just past this clearing. Come on. Alright. Hear the faintest sounds of trickling water, and we pushed through the trees to find an unexpected sight. At first I think it's a tiny waterfall until I see the steam pouring out of the earth, wafting towards us with a pleasant wet kiss. Hey, nice. No way. There are natural hot springs out here? He shushes me, hiding a smirk behind his finger. Indeed. I was quite surprised when I first came across them. I thought such luxuries were a staple of my homeland, but apparently there are many all across the world. Well, the river was nice. Nothing beats a soothing hot bath, and I eagerly stepped toward the rocky edge. Wait! Huh? I fidget a bit before replying. He fidgets for a bit. Let me go first, okay? Wow, okay, it's happening. Alright. But I want you to do something for me first. Sure, anything. Put on the blindfold until I tell you it's okay to take it off. This is gonna turn into something kinky. Please. Okay, for you. He breathes a sigh of relief, and I tie the fabric around my eyes, returning to the world of darkness. Alright, all blindfolded up. Thank you. I'll be quick. I hear the rustle of clothes hitting the floor next to me, along with the metal jangle of... Oof. Whoa. Ah, I can hear all the metal... Oof, I can hear all of it. I hear the rustle of clothes hitting the floor next to me, along with the metal jingle of buckles and tools. You know, I could have just turned her around. Shush! Can't believe you wouldn't trust me not to peek. Shush! You wound me, Hiro-san. Ooh, is that okay to get your stitches wet like that? Whatever. His gloves hit the ground with a slap and... He's still wearing the gloves? Huh. His gloves hit the ground with a... Oh. His gloves hit the ground with a slap and he sloshes through the water without a hint of grace. There, you can take it off now. Sheesh. Giggling like a buffoon, I free my eyes. The rest of my fur had already started to gather condensation, leaving a dry ring around my face. Alright. Wow, for stitches that just came on like yesterday, they're surprisingly clean, especially since they were done in a house. But hey, you know, for the time, again, with this being an experimental surgery, it takes a moment for my eyes to adjust, but I see Hiro waist deep in the water with his bandages off. I guess this is a half reveal. Only going for a quick dip then. I can't get the stitches wet yet. Besides, there's enough steam to wash my upper body. Can I get in now? He nods, holding his chest again. And he's covered. I slowly wade over to him, gliding through the warm water with ease. The heat is stronger in certain areas, with some rocks even being too hot to step on. Either way, my muscles are instantly soothed, and I get on my knees so I can warm everything below the neck. It's been too long. Hiro chuckles nervously as I drift over to him, my head protruding like a shark's fin, circling my prey. Oh, thanks for showing me this. I can see why you want to keep it a secret. You know, not even Petra knows about this place. Really? I don't know how safe that is, given what happened yesterday. Yes, but I brought you. See? His eyes are darting every which way, refusing to stay focused on me. So, He starts shaking, holding his tail against his body to make a barrier between us. Hiro. I approach him slowly. Again, that's a butt. Butts have been... Oh, okay, well, I guess... Yep, there we go. Butts are okay. I approach him slowly. This is a lot. This is a moment of courage. A moment of bravery. I approach him slowly. It was just hard to find a way to put my hands on his shoulders. There's no reason you should ever even believe me, but... Hiro. He goes quiet. What was your surgery really for? I pull him closer to me. His arms go limp, falling to his side as he presses against my chest. Hiro. I know.
When the fuck did he figure it out? What? Okay, you knew something was different. He says, even back in the Golden Place, I knew something was different about you. He was like, different? Yes, but when did you figure all of this out? Like, knowing that 1 and 1 equals something. It's like, because you were definitely not in the know for a large portion of what was going on here.
You did. Tussles head for gently. I didn't really know how to explain it because I thought it was impossible. You know why? No, why? Because you're so obviously a man. He chokes up. I can feel him holding it back. So, regardless of whatever led you here, I want you to trust me. Gray. I'm sorry I didn't put it together faster. He continues to sob in my arms, and I hold him gently, not wanting to soak his stitches. It's okay. Sniff. Thank you. Give him the time that he needs. Tries to speak a few times, but chokes on the tears. Eventually, he finds the strength and frees himself from my grasp, backing a few inches away. His eyes are burning with courage. There it is. Music sting and everything. I was born a woman. The surgery was to remove my breast tissue. Petra is working to change my sex. Takes a deep breath. I can tell it took all of his energy to finally say it out loud. Look at him. Look at him. Unfortunately, I'm going to have to censor part of that, but that's a fucking powerful goddamn image right there. And I want to be seen as the man that I really am. I smile, tears falling down my cheeks. I see you, Hiro. Sucks that in a moment where people are talking about wanting to be seen on a platform like this, I have to actually cover something up that shouldn't be. The damn shame. But I'm not going to let that ruin this moment. His smile drops, mouth agape before he starts to cry again. I'd never seen him any other way. It's so clear to me that he's as man as me or Atri. But this world isn't kind. He had to fight for it. He went so far as to alter his body. This is no flight of fancy. It's such a goddamn shame that this platform can't be fucking mature enough to implement a simple rating system for videos so I could show this moment that clearly has nothing inappropriate. And it's so apropos of what the story is trying to tell. The nudity is not inappropriate. The nudity is a storytelling device. It's not even sexual in content. But because this platform can't get its shit together, I have to cover it up when the whole point is seeing someone from who they really are. I have to fucking censor it. That's fucking ridiculous. So, what will you do now? I mean... He lowers his defensive position, finally facing his exposed body toward me. How do you really feel about me? How do I feel? I mean, you like other men, right? What could I even offer you? Hiro. That's why seeing you and Atri earlier, being so open about it, almost wanting it, right? You're both so well endowed. Hey, now. He's so vulnerable right now. I need to tell him how I feel. Ooh, we got another choice. Intimacy or companionship? Alright. We gotta save here. More genitalia on the save screen. The reason I don't like genitalia on the save screen is... Oh, I might have to censor that, be careful. The reason I don't like genitalia on the save screen is because it always catches me off guard and then I have to edit it. I have to censor it later because, again, YouTube's fucking run by Puritans and can't do something that other websites did fucking 20 years ago to So, this is not a red choice, like story-altering choice, but they seem to be hinting at the idea that they want each other. I worry that the companionship would be like, we can't be anything more than friends. But intimacy, my worry there would be that it might be seen as a shallow offering, but I don't think that they would go that route. So I'm gonna go with intimacy. It's like, because Gray is, in other routes, observed to be pansexual, I believe. So I think we're good here. I'm gonna go with that. So we're going here. All right, the music stopped. What happens if we click it? Oh. Ooh. It goes black if I click on companionship. Oof. Oh, that makes me worried, because that other one seems more... okay. See what it says here, because you can't see the text, it says, Hiro, you're wrong about something. But on the other one, it goes black, and it says that, like, beckons you to come close. So we're gonna see what these different route paths go. Okay, so Gray says, Hiro, you're wrong about something. Oh my. Gotta make sure we're still covered up here. Yeah, because he got Lodja. Huh? Oh, well, we're definitely not covered up again. We got up, moved close to him again, rising out of the water so everything's on display. Oh, is this going to be a shallow? Because if he's just gonna be like, I won't fuck, and like, oh, I am worried. This is not the moment to introduce a giant penis. Like, this is the moment to say that you're okay with it. But anyway, so he says,
I move close to him again, rising out of the water so everything's on display. I don't only like men. Hey. That's not the way to phrase that. You just said that he's a man. So saying I don't only like men, you just, it sounds exclusionary. Oh. I didn't mean to presume. I'm open to loving anyone and everyone. There's a hand along the curves of his hips and he shivers. And if you have what I think you have, I know what to do with it. Face goes red, ears twitching wildly. He seems a little more reserved. I'm worried, but again, we continue. Gray! Honestly, you have no tact. Left my tact at home. Sighs and shrugs, walking over to the edge of the pool. I should have figured after yesterday. And who wouldn't want to have such... And who wouldn't want to see such a curiosity, right? It's not like that. I'm used to it. Stop saying things like that. Oh, this went bad. I want to do it because it's you, Hiro, and well... And even before I knew I wanted a piece of you. Oh, jeez, that's bad. He smiles, shaking his head and at my lousy flirting. If you say so, possum. But... Oh, for now, at least I don't want to be penetrated. Yeah, we definitely need to go back here. So go... That definitely was what I worried about. It felt shallow as shit. So, companionship. So it wasn't offering the ability to have sex. It was just straight up, oh, hey, deeply personal moment. Let's plow, like, companionship. There we go. I beckon for him to come back to me, arms wide open. None of that matters. All I care about is being a good friend to you. Looks away unconvinced. You were very brave to tell me. I feel honored. But I want you to know this doesn't change the way I already felt about you. Are you sure? Positive. I don't think I could have liked you any more than I already do. Little friend zone-y language there, but anyway. Goofball. Oh, that's all. This is clearly the way they wanted us to go. They got a CG and everything. He treads over to me, wrapping his arms around me, half crying and half giggling. I knew I could trust you. Hey, your stitches! Jesus, guy. Pat him on the head. This is the way things should be. Like clearly. This is the route that we were supposed to do. This is the way things should be. Holy shit. I just... With a body like this, I knew I had a feeling you wouldn't be. Anyway, I'm happy we can at least be friends. I hold his shoulders tight, looking him dead in the eyes. Hold up, that is absolutely not the reason. There's nothing about you I dislike. Body is perfect. But you're more than just your body. You're Hiro. You're the one I swore to protect when I made that choice. Nothing will change that. Hey. Wipes away a final tear and squeezes me tight. You're exactly who I was hoping for. Then stay with me. He nods into my chest. Hiro did say quite clearly in the route that was not the good one that, as so delicately phrased, for now I do not want to be penetrated. That's not a clear statement of asexuality or a lack of sexual interest, because there are other ways to experience sex than being penetrated, but at least for now, there is not a need to have at least that as a part of the story, because not all routes need to lead to sex. But at least if ever that were to come up, I guess that can still be learned at some point down the line about Gray's pansexuality, because it wasn't also explicitly it was not explicitly stated here. So I don't know. Anyway, Hiro says,
I think the worst of it is past.
with a stretch, he smiles back to me, looking like his usual happy self.
Come now, let's not spoil our bath. Let's enjoy ourselves.
Right. With that last hurdle finally crossed, we relax and let the warm waters wash over us. I feel so close to him now, as if we'd known each other for years. Though, you haven't told anyone else? Besides me and Petra, I mean.
There was one person back home who knew, but that's a story for another day.
A nod. Talking about his past must be painful given who he is today. Only if you feel like sharing it. I'm willing to move at whatever pace you're comfortable with.
Thanks. Though while we're on the topic,
Gestures to his genitals.
I'm sure you noticed the strength of the pheromones I produce.
Yeah. Sorry about that.
I already forgave you. Foxes, as you know, have an abundance of complex sexual pheromones, maybe the most of any living species. Thus, it's very difficult to hide one's personal information when there are around creatures who pick up on our scent.
I nod, recalling the sensation I got from being around Gene when he was horny, which was often.
And to make matters worse, the pheromones of a vixen are twice as potent.
Oh, no. He nods.
No matter how well I blend in, chemically speaking, most males will recognize me as a female, and that often leads to
Grips his arm.
Well, let's say there have been some close calls.
You know, I don't miss that being an element that is usually left out of some other games. Because that's just giving a scientific explanation for sexual assault. And we don't need it. We don't need it. I won't let that happen.
I believe you.
Even though you were the only one in this story so far that has.
It wasn't a big issue when I was only among other foxes in my village, but here...
Points to an erection I didn't even notice I had. See what I mean? You're so clearly trustworthy. I won't let that happen. Fucking, yeah.
It's as powerful as the scent of blood to a hungry beast. I've tried many methods to lessen it. I mean, going so far as to rub my intimate areas with rubbing alcohol.
That is extreme. What?
He winces at my sudden outburst. It stung, but what else can I do? Nobody would accept me if the truth got out. Just lucky Fritz set me up with Zeppelin. The smell of machinery covers it up quite well. I don't like the idea of him harming himself just to blend in. But we both know the dangers men pose, especially men with power.
We'll find a better solution. Promise.
Thanks, Gray. On that note, I think it's time we return to that big lug and resume our foraging.
Oh, shit, how long has it been?
Roughly an hour, maybe?
Fuck, I hope he's doing all right.
I'm pretty sure I heard him pleasuring himself not long after we left.
Oh. You didn't leave at the same time. Oh, you had to go back and get the fucking mask. So, yeah. Damn, his hearing is scary.
Anyway, let's get on with it.
You exit the springs by splashing into it. These sound effects are all over the place. And I shake off as much water as I can. Hiro finds a patch of sandy dirt and gives himself a quick dusting, absorbing most of the excess moisture easily. That's a handy trick. Think it'll work on me? Sorry, it's a wire brush fur thing. Yours is too absorbent. Oh. Disappointed in my lackluster fur, we head back to the river. Atri is exactly where we left him, though he looks rather pleased with himself. Hey. Aha! So you finally returned. Sorry for taking so long. Yeah, sorry. You're quite alright. I rather enjoy my own company. It's a beautiful day. Okay. He rises out of the water, his sculpted wet body glistening in the sunlight. Ahem. I bump him with an elbow, and he stops looking at Atri's junk. Oh, Hiro want to apologize. He bows, taking Atri by surprise. Hiro not angry at you. You've been very nice. Atri scratches his chin, bemused. Well, I appreciate it, little one. Hopefully next time we can all bathe together. Of course, of course. Come on, let's get dressed and start looking for those ingredients. Righto!